Who is Gerard Kingsley? Introduction video.
And I think, and thank God, we're past the stage, I think, where people still consider astrology and numerology to be like voodoo, as you said. It is not so taboo as it was many, many years ago. I think we've come a long way since then. And as you said earlier, I want to reiterate that is that the different parts of our life has never changed. Since the beginning of dawn till now, since the beginning of mankind till now, it has never changed. We all have loved ones. We will always have a career or a job. You will always have um, someone that you're interested in getting into a relationship with. Money and finances and anything to do with a working environment or a bad boss or a good boss or anything like that, we will always have those things. Those are areas in our life that will never change. You will always have to have a home, unless you live on the bridge, of course. But we, even then, that bridge becomes your home. So those things will never change. So as long as those things stay constant and remain, astrology will always be relevant. One needs to also ask oneself, if astrology is so outdated and numerology is so outdated, why is royalty, why is presidents and celebrities to this day still consulting with astrologers and numerologists? It can't be outdated because it's still very relevant to every facet of our life. And I mean, a lot of people know this, the Kennedys, President J.F. Kennedy is one of the most famous presidents to have ever used astrologers and consulted on almost everything in his life. And that's why he did speeches at odd times and odd hours, because they believed in astrology. So if people in positions of importance consult with astrologers, it tells you that someone like you, that is the average Joe or Jane, is you also need to take it serious if you want to get somewhere in life, if you want to be that important person. And if astrologers weren't accurate, people wouldn't come back year after year after year after year if they didn't feel that they were getting value for their money. So it definitely has an accuracy. And everybody that I know that practices astrology or that goes to see an astrologer all say that, I mean, 70% accuracy is like shooting it low. It's a really low bar because everybody that I know say it's 85% to 95%, if not more. The same for my clients. They all say the same accuracy. And it's not because of who I am, it's because of how accurate astrology and numerology is. It's sciences that have come for many, many, many centuries. And that is why it's accurate, because it's tried and tested and it's been proven. And whether the general public or whether the scientists out there believe in it or not, it's irrelevant, because as long as it works and we feel that it works for us in our lives, that's all that matters. Then I also want to say the margin of error lies usually with the astrologer or with the numerologist. It's And sometimes, of course, with the client, if the client on purposely deceives the astrologer or numerologist, or isn't completely 100% honest, or isn't transparent about the situation, or whatever. But most astrologers and numerologists will tell you exactly that. If they did a reading for someone and something happened that wasn't part of the prediction, so a part of the prediction came true, there were other factors that they didn't take into consideration. It's usually the astrologer or the numerologist that either didn't see that in the chart, and when they go in hindsight and look at the chart, they see it. Oh my goodness, why did I miss that? How did I miss that? It's so obvious, it was there all along, and so forth. And I believe that if you watch my videos in 70 years' time, obviously, as I said before, the topics in our lives remain the same. So in 70 years' time, when you look back at YouTube videos of astrologers, my videos, or anybody else, they will still be relevant. They will still be accurate. They will still be relevant to our lives as they are at that point in time.
Let's hope YouTube still exists in 70 years.
Yes, please, let's do.